I didn't play it yet, but I picked it up.
My posse deep and irate, and we act a fool for the paper. Had a dream and I made it. El Camino on Dayton's. Bitches guess over bait. Put the bread on me. Bread on my bacon. Pick it flat in the bacon. I might just roll out today. I might just roll out to Vegas. Head back to my old ways.
These are two odd teams we playing right here. It's like, okay, this is funny. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, right, the lefty cheese. Okay. Took me so long to get it, gonna spread it out. Let them know all about me when I'm dead and gone. One in the hand, one in the bag. So you guys went trick-or-treating in the neighborhood?
As you get a look inside the Mercedes-Benz Superdome here in New Orleans. Tonight we've got an AFC matchup on tap between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Baltimore Ravens.
You know that costume that Chase was wearing? What was that? You heard that before?
We are underway from the Superdome. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across
I
the
delayed.
20,
I like, should I?
As he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Right? Is that you stopping?
Bortles now on first down. And his first pass is incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
73.
What?
Green 80.
You say he was. He was.
Down. It's Bortles. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive.
372.
From the gun, it's Bortles. He's going to air it out deep for Green. It got his man complete. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. A big play that time for Jacksonville. 44 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
372. Green 80.
On 1st and 10, here's Bortles. Finding Green complete. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Sorry.
Oh. Wow. Okay. You let me know when you're ready, Doug. Hmm? Okay.
Trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
This Green Senior, I should have looked at that motherfucker.
Now a first carry for T.J. Yeldon. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone.
Here we go. Green 80. Move.
On first down, Bortles. A throw left side, complete to his receiver, Westbrook. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. First down, Jacksonville. The passing game looking sharp on this drive for the Jags. The Jags with their first opportunity in the red zone. It's 1st and 10 from the 12.
Green 80.
Now Bortles. They go with the screen. It's Yeldon. No gain on the screen there at 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
Green 80.
And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Green 80. So right. 72. So right, so right. 57. 11B, 11B.
On second down, here's Bortles.
Damn, man.
An interception here on their opening drive. But instead, third down.
Damn, yo.
I know in every game we do, we talk about momentum. That was a momentum play lost. And now there could be a letdown because they didn't get the interception.
Yeah, you could almost hear the collective gasp on the sideline as he could not come up with that football. Now they're coming up on play number 8 of this opening drive, but they're looking at a 3rd and long. On play action, it's Bortles.
Nice.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Dante Moncrief, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And
Come
the
on,
Jaguars
come on.
drive right down the field and
Speaking in
score on
tongue,
the
dog.
opening
Speaking in tongue.
drive. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
He was going fast, but he was matriculating. Get it together, these little tad-bit motherfuckers.
Now Flacco and the Raven offense come up 1st and 10 at their own 22.
Close that rank up a little bit there. That look kind of funky.
Hey, Roger, 5-4.
Operating off play action. Flacco. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. It's caught.
Oh, fucking bitch.
And he'll get this way down into Jacksonville territory. A big hook up there. Flacco to the speedster Brown. 59 yards. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10.
Here we go now. 3-19. 3-19. Gone. Over.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. Flushed out right. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Got a yard out of that, huh,
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an
bitch.
incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Fucking bitch.
On 2nd down, Flacco to throw. Forced out to his left. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Red.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. Delay of game penalty. Ships him back 5 yards. Makes it 3rd and 10.
Ah.
And now the Jags going to signal for another timeout.
I changed my defense when I did that.
Second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Operating out of the gun, Flacco.
You got away with that one, dude. I shouldn't have thrown that one.
And the first play will be a field goal try. From the left hash, this from 37. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially...
They say when you might be going to orientation.
And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Well, Charles, this Jacksonville offense that we're about to see again here, last week against Houston put up just 7 points, dropped him to 3-4. They've now lost 3 in a row, but the big story out of Week 7 was that Blake Bortles got benched in the second half. They brought in Cody Kessler.
And they have not been getting, what is it, the Jalen Ramsey term, playoff Blake? Because playoff Blake was pretty good last year. Didn't have a good game throwing the ball against Buffalo. Used his legs to win the ball game. Had a nice game against New England. Had another nice game against New England this year in the regular season. But 9 touchdown passes for him on the season, but 13 turnovers, 8 of them interceptions. That's been the big problem. He had 1 big touchdown pass to T.J. Yeldon. This quarterback situation, it's fluid. Cody Kessler may get a shot.
Throwing to start the drive, but
that would be nice.
Incomplete. Well, CD taking a peek at some of the injuries from around the league in Week 7. We did have a few. Quan Alexander on that Bucs defense went down with an injury. They'll be monitoring Sony Michel in New England. Now, remember, they already lost Jeremy Hill, Rex Burkhead out of that backfield, so a couple injuries to note.
Certainly, and Quan Alexander in the middle of the Tampa Bay defense, which was already struggling. They may not get him back the rest of the season. Sony Michel, they're hoping to get him back after a few weeks. Albert Wilson in Miami has made big plays all season long, has a hip injury. That could cost him some
I thought it was on me. I thought it was on me.
LaShawn McCoy, Melvin Gordon, they're hoping to get them back in the upcoming weeks.
Yeah, interesting that they won without Melvin Gordon last week. That was a big win. So the penalty certainly helps them out as they come up on 2nd and 5. Bortles now to throw. Left side complete. Safarian Jenkins. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
And he finds Safarian Jenkins. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
You let him off the hook. You let him off the motherfucking dirty dog hook. Yeah, he's got a song for it. You let him off the hook. You let him off the hook. Oh my God.
Throwing on first down.
Oh, what a fucking interception! What an interception! What an interception! A nice one. Wow. Damn.
And that's a great
Holy shit. I know he was going back there, but I said, he's too far. He's too far.
Look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Nice. I gotta pay back the flavor.
A first carry now for Alex Collins. And able to work his way down to the 16. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Pay back nothing.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On second down, Collins. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to lead to a third down. Now it's Flacco. Being chased out left. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
Well, that was excellent coverage right there. He definitely did the right thing, showing that discretion is definitely the better part of valor. Threw it away, preserved the opportunity to kick for a field goal.
And excellent coverage. And right now the human is controlling the defense, so good job, human. And Tucker's kick right there. It's
I was in there, but I bailed off.
Get it back within a point.
I was in there, but I'm like, okay, pull off, pull off, pull off. Do not touch nobody.
And that forces him to settle.
I am so gun shy with the
like
bullshit, especially there. But that could have been a first down if I fucked up on that one.
Where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, and it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Bortles leads the Jags up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right.
Ah, fuck. The karate chop. He employed the karate chop.
Here, Charles. Let's look back to some of those crazy finishes in Week 7 of the NFL last week. I mean, it seemed like every game had a wild finish.
It certainly did. Dallas, Washington, Brett Maher off the upright from 52 yards following a questionable penalty against his long snapper that moved the ball back 5 yards. How about Cleveland, Tampa Bay? Cleveland claws his way back in. And then Tampa Bay wins the ball game with Chandler Catanzaro kicking the big field goal from 59 yards in overtime. Remember, he missed a 40-yarder in regulation.
Damn!
Justin Tucker missed an extra point. That's the headlines in and of itself. His first miss in the NFL. And New Orleans gets away with a victory. And New England, Chicago. Chicago throws the Hail Mary at the end of the game. Kevin White, 54 yards. He needed 55.
Yeah.
Stopped at the 1 yard.
I don't think I've ever seen a Hail Mary come that close but not get in.
380. Lucy.
Throwing his Bortles on 3rd down.
Wow.
Hang on to it.
Wow.
Nearly
This dude
picked.
got
He's
off
known
that
for his
dude
hands
and played that
defensively,
dude.
But
God
instead
damn
it just
it.
brings up 4th down.
Oh, my God.
And the Jaguars send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time tonight.
You know the law. You know the
With it is
law.
Brown.
You know the damn law.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
Baltimore working their way back out here on offense, Charles, and coming off a very tough loss last week against New Orleans. You can't hang it all on Justin Tucker, though. Unfortunately for him, he does come out as the GOAT here with that missed extra point.
Yeah, they have to remember how many games he's actually won for them over the past 7 years. But this has been an up-and-down team all year. Win, lose, win, lose, win, lose. That's been kind of the nature of this team. But they do have the #1 defense in the NFL. Hadn't allowed a second-half touchdown all year until the Saints got 2 in the fourth quarter.
A nice gain of 21 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They'll run it here. This is Buck Allen.
Golly, guys.
And finally down at the 36-yard line. 16 yards on that one at a Raven first.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
A receiver.
2 minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to New Orleans after this.
Oh, yeah, Ty Montgomery? It might be, yeah.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Yeah.
Right back to him on first down. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Miles Jack there to make the tackle.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
The rush defense stout on first down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Second down, Flacco now. It's caught left side by John Brown. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another first down.
Well, there'll be plenty more bitches where that comes from, mofo.
Zone first down for Flacco. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 17 more yards on that one.
Almost isn't good enough in this goddamn game. Almost isn't good enough,
being a game of strength and brawn.
You got to get in there, motherfucker. That's what you got to do. You got to get in there.
Backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space. Let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Flacco keeps it himself. And he'll take it in for a Ravens touchdown. John Flacco scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Ravens are in for 6. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion.
Think he's going to do a quarterback sneak this time, bitch. Yeah, bullshit, motherfucker. Eat my titty. My rot titty.
They're going to try and run. And he is not going to make it to the goal line. So the defense holds, and this remains a 5-point game. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set to go again. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you've got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
Lucy.
They go play action here on first down. And
oh, my God.
Free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. So it can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10.
Set. 380. 372. Lucy.
Bortles again here on 2nd and 10.
Flag on that play.
Knocked away and incomplete.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Set. 380. Set.
Working from the gun, it's Bortles.
Oh, my God, Ed, come on, dude. You can't do no better than that, you dumb fuck. What is wrong with you?
As they'll stop the clock
Throw the
24
fucking
seconds
ball,
to go
man.
in this first half. And the Jaguars
Shit.
send out their punter, standing just about on his
It
own
was
goal
there.
line.
God damn it, dude. Seriously, what is your problem?
Now Brown. Oh, now he bowls him over. Very good return that time. 18 yards. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Here comes the Raven offense now, ready for another possession. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
First and 10 here for Flacco. Steps away to his left. And some space here. And
oh, I missed the hit. I fucking missed. Ah, damn.
They're all on his own, but it'll be second down. Barring a flag, final play here for Flacco and company. He's going deep for Brown, and that is incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half.
He's looking
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Dumb.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter.
The yellow guys?
The lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
Oh, and this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters, as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
They look to throw on 1st and 10 with Flacco. Under pressure, and Flacco's going to be dropped. Yannick Ngakoue in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Flacco gives to Allen.
Oh, my God.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. It'll be a gain of 11, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
In today's NFL, when you get teams in long yardage situations with your defense, you're really going to go to your speed packages. You're going to get smaller, lighter guys on the field in order to cover the expected pass. So they might want to run the ball against a smaller, lighter lineup with your big guys, and that's exactly what happened on that play. It was tough on him, and now
he's going to be grabbed and pulled down. Dante Fowler able to get him down for a loss of 11 on the play, and it'll be 4th down. Here's Sam Cook now as he's on to punt for Baltimore. Taken from just outside the 30. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance to turn that into points on the offensive end.
Can you imagine what the grease board looks like at the half? Because
tell me.
That's exactly what they printed up. Stop them on defense, get the ball back for our offense, and go downfield and score some points. Now, the last part remains to be seen, but they got the first part done very well.
Do people use grease boards, or you mean the magic marker boards?
Yeah, those two.
Bortles now on 1st down.
God damn it, right to that bitch. Right to that motherfucker. Right to him.
Baltimore.
You just let him go. What his route, man?
A pick 6. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
Oh, you mean with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark.
Your work cut out for you,
What would you do with the
dumb fuck.
I like it.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
That was the infamous Queen's little
So
girl.
they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out comes the Jaguar offense now as they get set to take over.
Oh, boy.
Bortles leads the Jags up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now Bortles to try again after the pick 6. Eluding the press.
No, why is he getting ready to throw? Why was he getting ready to throw?
In there to drop him for his 2nd sack.
Golly. What's that? You know what? That's right, because he didn't pass the line of scrimmage. So therefore...
Bortles to throw on second down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
Wow.
It goes as a
Wow.
loss of 6.
Wow.
And now third down.
Wow.
That screen there on second down certainly didn't develop how they had
Wow.
hoped. Is that one they should have even tried?
That's
or is that one the
just
quarterback
fucking
sticks in his
crazy,
pocket?
yo.
I think the latter. I like what you said there because
That's
trying is one
fucking
thing. We can
crazy.
second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize it is broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the first down on third down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
On third and long, it's Bortles.
And he drops the ball.
Contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down.
And we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off.
He dropped the ball. Let's see. You kiss my ass, motherfucker. You kiss my ass and shut the fuck up. I got your stinky right here between my legs, bitch.
And how about this? Fourth and long, and they're going to go for it. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Fielded just inside the 30. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field.
This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
Now Flacco and the Raven offense come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Flacco. Off the screen pass. That's complete. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Jimmy don't live here anymore.
Flacco fakes the give, sets to throw.
God, he has so much time, so much fucking time. So much fucking time for that bitch to come all the way over there.
Pick up there, 26 yards.
Oh my God. Oh my God, this is ridiculous. So much fucking time.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's a 1st down run with Collins. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
This is not good. I got too much shit going here. Too much shit going on here, yo.
You're over here. You're over here.
Flacco here on second down. Drops it underneath for Collins. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. They'll give him a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the 4th. The Ravens on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 11. Here's Collins. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up the 4th down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And that will make this now a 15-point advantage. So they settle for just the 3. But clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this game off. But they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Jaguars getting set to go. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Green 80. Green 80.
Bortles now on first down.
Oh, my God.
And it's incomplete.
Oh, my God.
C.J. Mosley there in coverage. He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter and find their way open.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10.
Set. Green 80. Lucy.
Yo, why did he go out? Can't make that running back go out?
Bortles will try again on 2nd down. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
Let's go.
Throwing is Bortles. He'll try and set up the screen. It's
Oh, shit.
and he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
2, and it brings up 4th.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a third down stop by them.
That's
now
good.
Bortles got to have this one. He'll rifle this one.
Yes. Oh, he's dropping the ball, man. Come on. Nobody's fucking bullshit.
And the Ravens get the
Yeah, but you didn't do that. You didn't do that, bitch. You didn't do that. You didn't do that. You did not do that. You did not do that, you motherfucker. That was your.
Let's just take some time off the clock. Work it down. And of course,
that was your boy that jumped to that bullshit.
Play calling here can be a little bit more conservative because of the lead.
A little bit more
whatever,
conservative.
man.
The biggest thing, everyone understands how to get the ball downfield and how to stay in bounds and make sure the clock keeps running.
They pitch it out to Collins. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Yeah, I thought you were going to bring that one up, bitch. I thought that was coming. Karate man on me. Be on inside.
They go again with Collins. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. And now the Jags going to signal for another timeout. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with one more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back. The Ravens on third down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Operating out of the gun. Flacco. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
Get off my back, bitch.
And a short return to the 6-yard line.
All right.
Crabtree the target on that one. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
So after the INT, it's Bortles. Caught Safarian Jenkins.
God damn, I had to get that ball out of there fast. Get that bitch out there fast, motherfucker. You know, fucking play action? Are you kidding me?
The big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just let him bleed the game out that way.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. I guess they're in a situation now, 4th quarter, where they're forced to take some chances, but I don't know that that was the type of a chance you want to take.
And that one could very easily have been intercepted, and if it does get picked off, that could possibly seal this one.
The Jaguars on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 7.
Lucy.
From the gun, it's Bortles.
Really?
And that is incomplete.
Really?
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down
quarter,
decision.
baby. 4th quarter. Gotta go for it. Gotta go for it.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
I gotta just get this 1st down. I can get it.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Escaping the pressure right. Looking long for Westbrook.
Damn! Damn!
Incomplete.
Dude come flying in. What is this shit? Hyperventilating bitches? What the fuck is all this diving shit, man? God damn.
That's a little bit demoralizing, so they have to be careful about that.
Oh my
still
God.
Have the opportunity if they can get some things done on defense. But now, since they've taken over on downs, a team with the ball, guess what? Throwing the 4-minute offense, maybe they can put this thing away.
They'll run with Allen. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 4 on the carry there. It's 2nd and goal.
Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling, and this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in.
Wow, look at that. Niggas being laid the fuck out.
Buck Allen.
I mean, laid out.
Touchdown run, and the Ravens will extend their lead.
Could not block that one any better. Everyone was accounted for, and a great surge by the offensive line.
Tucker with the extra point, and the lead opens up now to 22 points.
A dubious display of ineptitude at his worst.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away.
Or best.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for it. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back up and start over and rebuild that confidence.
They'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Oh, God. I just can't.
Second and 9 now from the 21. Time for a break. This one, all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this. Now Bortles throwing on 2nd down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
He looked like fucking.
His intended receiver.
When did it win that Super Bowl down?
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to...
Yeah. This is like that defense and shit. What the fuck, man?
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert.
Better back up, bitch.
On 3rd and 9.
Go up and kill me.
Throwing now is Bortles. On the crossing route, complete. It's Cole. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Here we go. Punch right. Set. 380. Lucy. Set.
Throwing on 1st down is Bortles. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The veteran Jimmy Smith there on the coverage.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Bortles.
Look at this motherfuckers.
And incomplete. The veteran Jimmy Smith there on the coverage.
And that incompletion was caused by the defense. I think they were trying to get one into the middle of the field, trying to find a receiver there. But they were in zone defense. And what are the advantages of being in zone?
Not much, man. Not much.
Eyes meaning all eyes are on the quarterback and able to react when he throws the football and rally to that spot. And that's exactly what happened there. Able to get there and knock it away.
380.
Throwing his Bortles on 3rd down. Over the middle, complete. That's Cole. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A very solid gain of 27.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
Now a play fake here on first down. Steps away. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Tavon Young. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
They'll begin the drive with Collins. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Whoa, Flacco's going to throw. He uncorks it for Snead. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. A strong safety, Barry Church, all over that one and knocked it away. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you could put yourself in jeopardy.
Flacco to throw again on 2nd down. Caught left side to Crabtree. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now Flacco. He's going to float this one deep right side. He's got it at the 15. Flacco finding Crabtree for a big one. And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. 1st and 10 here for Flacco. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. There was the free safety to Sean Gibson, who was able to range over and knock it away. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. How about this? Flacco setting to throw it. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. Crabtree, once again, the intended target. And that'll make it 3rd down. And again, it's Flacco to throw.
And he can't come up with a pick. Nearly his second of the game. Instead, 4th down.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. And they won't run a play here, no victory formation. They will indeed try to get 3 more. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Hello? Hello? Okay. Yeah, I was on the phone there.
One final try now for Bortles. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Well, partner, even though my phone alarm failed me this morning and I missed our AM workout, we still made it through this thing together, didn't we?
Well, you always know I need extra workouts just to keep up with it, so it doesn't matter. But thanks for sharing a booth, and thanks for being our quarterback.
Yeah, you're the quarterback. Always a pleasure, my friend.